What's up, guys? Welcome to another little standard video here. We're doing this live. We're trying something a little bit new. I think live streaming isn't something we've done a ton of, so I'm gonna try and push that a little bit in the next few weeks and see how we do. You'll see we do have a little bit of a goal for our follower count. We're hoping to get to 50 by the end of October. Feel free if you are not already following. We'd love to have you. So welcome. For anybody watching, and we'll of course port this over to YouTube as well. So let's jump into the deck. We're doing some Simic, kind of a Simic deck, Scute Swarm list, which is essentially based around Mutate. Scute Swarm's really sweet. This card is amazing. It's a 1/1 for 3 with landfall, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you create a 1/1 green insect creature token. But if you control 6 or more lands, you actually get a copy of Scute Swarm instead. So these can like escalate really quickly, which is certainly the goal. So we're going to try and do that. But along with that, we've got a lot of ways to kind of ramp into some big stuff here. So one of the ways we kind of can cheat lands out here is with the Greathorn. Obviously, we mutate this onto maybe a Gilded Goose or a Symbiote here and get an extra land drop out of it. Now, with those land drops, we not only get to trigger this, but we get to trigger Lotus Cobra as well, which is a nice little way to kind of ramp into more stuff and hopefully get some of these big bad, big old creatures down as soon as possible. Welcome everybody in the chat. I see a few of you hanging out. Welcome. We in the kind of the early turns of the game, we do have Gilded Goose to help ramp us as well. That Symbiote is going to help us kind of churn through our deck, but also kind of cheapen up our mutate spells. And then Sea-Dasher Octopus as well, going to help churn through the deck. So very good. Also great paired with Gilded Goose, just because you can kind of evasively swing in pretty reliably. And then in the top, at the top of the curve here, we've got the Shoreshark as a great way to kind of tempo out some of the opposing creature decks. Auspicious Starrix to really gain a lot of extra value with permanents. And then Illuna, Apex of Wishes, which is a card that I've only played with maybe once before, but is really fun. In playtesting this a little bit, it's been phenomenal, so I absolutely love this. Really excited to see how this one goes, so should be really fun. We also have Ranger's Guile here as a way to kind of protect things, and hopefully make it really sweet. Trash Can Penguin, welcome, and yes, the shark is always good. Very happy to see that. I was kind of hoping we'd have chat box up here on our screen. It didn't actually show up. I'm learning, so it's all good. As far as lands go, we are running 22. We are kind of light here, but again, we've got Lotus Cobra to ramp us. We've got Gilded Goose, and then of course the Greathorn as well. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Let's give this a shot. I will go ahead and swap this over. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be streaming. I'd like to at least get 3 games in for sure. And I'll shoot for maybe an hour or so. So we might hopefully get more than that. But we'll have a good test of this deck, and then we'll, like I said, throw it over on YouTube for anybody that missed it here. And again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It's great to see you guys here. All right, what do we got? Yeah, this is a keep. Like I said, we are a little light on land, but 2 land with a Gilded Goose in hand is pretty good, and hopefully that's going to allow us to play what we need to play. All right. And we do actually have the opportunity, ideally here, to get a Scute Swarm down even earlier than normal, which could be very good for us. The other option, of course, is just playing a Symbiote. Looks like the maybe the Rogues deck, which is definitely a frustrating one. But we'll do the best we can. How's everybody doing? For anybody in the chat, I hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend. Having a fantastic time. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go for the Scute Swarm. We're gonna try it here. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to your weekend. I am enjoying some much needed time off from actual work. Been a very busy week, and I'm very thankful to be through it and hanging out with you guys. Scute Swarm's too strong. Penguin, yeah, it's pretty good, man. I love it. I do think it's very strong though. People are talking, at least I have heard, that there's some talks of maybe this needing to be banned and things like that. It was a great sequencing from the opponent there. I don't know if I feel it needs to be banned, but it's certainly good. So I could honestly see a world where it might need to be. This is a little less, you know, kind of turboing into it, but it is still quite good. So here's the thing. I don't like this card. Let's see if this works. I'm going to try this. This card is just enabling too much, and they may be able to just make it work here, which is a problem. But we'll do the best we can. Yep. Yeah, that's enough. Well, that is fine. Scute Swarm is why we support having Massacre Worm in Standard. Yeah, Penguin, I'm with you there. Massacre Worm is very good. Absolutely a fantastic card. Unfortunately, we're not hitting the right color lands here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll jump out. We'll jump into a new game. Not a very good sequencing on my end, but that's okay. Like I said, we're just here to have some fun. I really like the idea. So part of the reason we're streaming, by the way, guys, for anybody here, we're streaming because we just haven't really done much of that before, and it's something that is kind of an obvious next step for us. And so if you're not already following us, Penguin, I don't know if you are or not. I appreciate you hanging out with us, but if you're not already following us and subscribed on YouTube and stuff like that, we obviously have a lot more content there. And so I'd like to be able to kind of push into this direction where we not only stream, but then also throw it over on YouTube and kind of, you know, get a little more widespread on our content. So that's our goal. That is our goal. And a relatively small goal of 50 followers for October. Hopefully, we can make that happen. The JDC is obviously being streamed over here as well. If you don't know what the JDC is, it is the Jank Deck competition we started this week. You can check out the previous videos on here. Very, very fun. We had a fantastic time. The Charlotte Crabs is my team, and we were up against the Rochester Hydras. And unfortunately, we didn't win, but we did make our deck kind of pop off there, which was so fun. So fun. Absolutely loved it. So, no, Lamp, we did not actually include Ugin. This version of this list is a little bit different. I don't know how much I love it, I'll be honest. But we're giving it a shot here as kind of a basis. So no, unfortunately, we do not have Ugin. I think that would have been much better. Penguin, glad you're already subscribed. Fantastic. Great to hear that. I'm going to kind of force the issue here and let us draw some cards. Yeah, Penguin, that is a common problem. Lots of people have that. Wanted to push the card advantage here a little bit, given that they're probably going to be in a very similar position. All right, so how do we want to do this? So we can Scute Swarm. Oh, thank you, Penguin, for following. Great to have you. Thank you so much. Do I actually want to do that, though? Part of me just wants to attack in. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Well, that's okay. Let's do this. Perfect. That kind of worked out. Now we at least get to play the symbiote. That kind of worked. That wasn't ideal, but it worked. Looks like we got a few more people hanging out with us. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. We really do appreciate it. It's great to see you guys here. So I can just play that out, but I don't think I want to. I'm going to do this. We're going to go for this route and just start spreading out some damage here. Ooh, countering. Okay. You got it. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and deck thin a bit. I really do like the idea behind this deck. I think it's really fun. I don't think that this is a perfect list by any means, but it is really fun. All right, let's do this. I'm going to mutate onto here. We're kind of all in on this a little bit, which isn't necessarily ideal, but that's okay. Let's get rid of the symbiote. I kind of want to keep the land here. Again, we are a landfall deck, so the more land we have, the better off we're going to be. So I do kind of want to fall into that line. Penguin, thank you again for the follow, getting us a little bit closer to our 50 goal. Fantastic. That is a great draw. The other option is actually just to kind of throw this on here. And I think I kind of like that better. Let's do that. This is just a really sweet card, to be honest. Discard. Hey. Sweet, Max. Thank you so much. Really glad you're here. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. We really appreciate it. Let's see what we can do. And glad to hear that you're watching the videos on YouTube. I hope you enjoy them. I think I've seen, so for anybody that doesn't know, we're doing a Zendikar Rising giveaway right now. Wow, that's really good. We're doing a Zendikar Rising giveaway, excuse me, right now, where we're giving away a free bundle. Max, I believe I saw a lot of comments from you. Oh, there we go. We got it. How many followers are we at? If you look just below my face, you can see we're at 38 out of 50. So we've got a little ways to go, but we're getting there. Oh, I see. Our chat's kind of working. It's very terrible. Let's do some editing here. Let's fix this guy up a little bit. I see what's going on. I messed up. All right, let's do this. Pardon me for like 2 seconds while we, there we go. Now we're getting it. All right, hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better now. Yeah, we are at 38 out of 50. So we do need a little bit more. But yeah, I believe, Max, I did see a lot of your comments. We're doing a Zendikar Rising giveaway where we are giving away a free bundle. So if you're interested, all you've got to do is subscribe on our YouTube channel and then comment on any video with hashtag Zendikar. And Max, I believe I saw you like commenting a lot, which is great. I really appreciate it. Just a heads up, you do only get the one entry. We're trying to keep it even for everybody, so that's why we do that. But certainly appreciate the interaction and hanging out with us. All right. Let's do this. Well, we're 1-1 so far with this deck. Not too bad. Hello, friend. How are you? We're 1-1. We're not doing terribly. Could be a little better, but that's okay. We are in learning mode, that is for sure. Let's do this. Let's attack in. Let's see. Lamp, yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. So yeah, we did the Ikoria giveaway. We do a giveaway for every new set, and then sometimes kind of in between we'll do a few more. Whether those be for proxies, which if you don't know, you can get proxies from us on Patreon. All kinds of cool stuff. But it's great that you've been sticking around. I'm really happy to hear that. And it's obviously great to have you here. So thank you so much. Very kind. I've got a long way to go in my streaming life, so this is new for me, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. All right. They're going to attack him for one? Yeah, get in there. So we've got options this turn, actually. We can either do this, or we can just Pouncing Shoreshark. I like the Shoreshark play a bit better here, for multiple reasons, but we can only really have one of those, so let's do that. This bounces this, but it also draws us a little bit further into our deck and hopefully gets us closer to a land. Unfortunately, we didn't get there that time, but that's okay. We'll see what the opponent's going to do. Sure. Not the biggest deal in the world, honestly, so I'm fine with that. Alright, well, let's do this first. Let's attack in. I think that's definitely correct. Okay. Let's swarm, and then we will play our land. Hopefully we won't run into a counter here. Ah, that's okay. Well, there you go. Got a little greedy. I don't think that was incorrect, though. I think that was the right thing to do. You want to hit that landfall trigger, so I think that was just the way to do it. Very nice. Okay. If we draw a land, worth noting, we can just kind of bounce that, so it's fine. Ooh, excuse me. We didn't draw land, but we still actually have an out here. So let's attack in. Do I really want to do this is my question. Yeah, kind of. This is so excessive, but we're going to do it because it's fun. All right. We did it. We got there. That was definitely an excessive play, but that's fine. It keeps this on the board, which is nice. And then, ooh, well, that's very good. It definitely changes the math here, but that keeps this on the board so that way we can move forward with more mutate abilities. Welcome. We've got a few new people in here. Glad you're hanging out with us. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream, and I hope you're enjoying it. Teferi scares me? Yeah, dude, same. So we can try and mutate, but the reality is I actually don't know what happens here. So let's find out. Let's just see what happens. They can phase this out. Oh, or they can just counter. That also works. We do still get to bounce a thing, which is kind of nice. Sure. Let's discard you. Oh, we don't get to bounce. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, this Teferi is definitely a problem. Great Hinge is also a problem. Good news here is we're going to get the Starrix off, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and do that. And this hopefully will put us in a very good position because we can get... Oh, wow, they just give up. All right, cool. Well, we're 2-1 now. That Starrix is very, very dangerous for sure. So very happy that worked out. Awesome. Well, we're 2-1 now, guys. We are getting there. We are getting there. We've only been live for 20 minutes or so. Great to have you guys again with us. Thank you so much. Let's jump into some more games. We may do like 6 games then, depending on the time. I don't want to go over an hour. Unfortunately, I just have some other things I'd like to do today, but thought I'd take some opportunity this afternoon and hang out with you guys. So let's see. This is a bit risky. I'm going to try it. I don't love this hand. I think it's a bit slow, and generally I think it'd be correct to pass on it, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna get a blue source here with this Fabled Passage, so that way we've got both colors. Let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah. Okay. Well, luckily we are drawing land, which is good, but kind of want to hit some bigger stuff here as well. A Symbiote would have been great that turn, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do. So for anybody wondering that just tuned in, we do have, if you look just in my little face cam box, you can see our little goal here is 50 followers. So if you're not already following, we'd certainly appreciate it. Please feel free. Obviously don't feel like you have to, but if you would like to, we'd really appreciate it. We are working our way. We're going to try and get to a, Twitch affiliate side of things. So that is our first goal. So we certainly hope that you'll help us get there. Opponent not doing very much. Oh, well, there's the Symbiote. That's good. Let's run this out. This is a bit of a must answer. I don't love just running it out here, but we're going to try. I like to try and get at least a little value off of it first. But if it sticks, we obviously... Yeah, there we go. Well, that's fine. It is what it is. All right, let's throw this out there. Let's throw the Symbiote out there, and then we can actually mutate onto it here with this. I'm using the Greathorn first because I'd like to kind of hold on to... I'd like to hold on to the Octopus, I think. We do get our land here, which is great. Feeling pretty good about that turn. Mutate time denied. Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh. Right. All right. Well, Doom Foretold. Here we go. I don't like this deck. I really hate this deck. So we can actually just flash this out. I'm going to do this. Zakama wins the October vote. Oh, are you on Patreon, Penguin? Would be sweet to have a nice proxy commander for my deck. Yeah, I really, really, really like Zakama. I think it is one behind, unfortunately. I'm doing this, by the way, so we can sack the octopus and keep this going. Yeah, I believe it's one behind, unfortunately. So I don't know that we will get there, but we'll see. I haven't technically, you know, finalized that yet, but I do need to very, very soon. We'll do that. That's fine. The good news here is we're doing this and thinning our deck a lot, so ideally we're going to have a lot better draws throughout, or at least a better chance at a better draw, which is kind of the idea. But this deck is going to be a frustrating one, no doubt. All right. They have to sacrifice something here. I mean, Banishing Light. Yeah, which means we get that back. That's good because now we've got two pretty heavily influenced threats here. Looks like we got even more people coming in. Oh, mean. Very mean. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Super happy to have you here. Sure. Discard that. That's fine. Yeah, not very good at all. Not very good at all. Yeah, Penguin, the dual lands are like super popular. If anybody doesn't know, oh goodness, Max, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Very happy to have you in our little community here. Thank you so much. One closer, love that. Oh, mean. Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know what Penguin's talking about here, we do have a Patreon, which if you would like to support us there, we'd certainly appreciate it, but don't feel like you have to. It certainly mean a lot, but I don't like just asking people for money. I feel like that's very wrong. And so it's really on, you know, on you if you would like to or not. But in return for pledging for us, which again, we really appreciate, we give out proxies every month that you guys get to vote on. And by you guys, I mean the patrons specifically, since they're the ones that are getting them. And we really appreciate that. So I want to open that up if anybody would like to. I believe there's a link down below that you can check out if you would like to. Let's go ahead and play this out. I think we just have to. But yeah, Penguin, I think you might be out of luck. Those dual lands are very popular. So, which makes sense. But we'll keep Zakama in the back pocket, so if it doesn't win, we'll make sure to get it out either via mystery proxy or via or via, you know, voting next month or something along those lines. I think we're just gonna die here, by the way. They are slowly grinding us out where they've just got too much value and we just don't have enough. There is a world where we just like hold on to some stuff in hand, but I don't love doing that. So I think we're gonna, given that it's a Doom Foretold deck, I think you kind of have to keep playing stuff out, but either way they're gonna get it, so it doesn't matter. All right, well, I mean, yeah, they're only pinging with a 2/2 here, but we're not doing so well. There we go. We got the Lotus Cobra. We're good now. We are good. All right, not gonna block. Good news is any creature here is pretty important for us, just because Mutate is so good. So, well, there we go. That actually is pretty good, if I'm honest. And that's a little less good, but it's fine. I am gonna attack here. I want to make sure we at least get the damage in. This is a pretty removal heavy deck, so I'm not surprised if they just are able to come back and, you know, yeah, they're going to gain their life here, but that's fine. Wow. They shattered on, that was a play. Whew. Ugh. Well, Drawing all lands now. Didn't deck thing quite enough. Yeah. This deck is pretty good. It doesn't seem as, like, 100% focused on the Doom Foretold, but... Alright, well, we do get copies, which is good. The plus side of having a Scute Swarm. You can hopefully claw your way back. We will see. I'm not going to block. Thank you guys again for hanging out with us. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Go over. This is nice. We just get to... no attacks. That's really cool. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that that interaction would happen that way. That is very awesome. Well, we block with one. All right. Doom Foretold. Okay. Non-token permanent. Okay. That's actually not terrible for us, though, because, again, we've already got more copies here, so... Any favorite cards from Zendikar so far? Penguin, yeah, actually, I've got a few. Scute Swarm being one of them. Omnath is very good. I know there's a lot of talk around Omnath right now, being a little too good as well as Scute Swarm. I understand why, and I'm kind of with it, to be honest. But I don't know. I think, yeah, we just lose. Cool. I'm trying to think what other favorites I have. So... the new Nighthawk is sweet. Is it Nighthawk Scavenger, I believe is its name. 3 mana, really, really powerful and just good value card. I also really love new Nissa. I love that we have black on a Nissa card. That seems very, like, counterintuitive. Zerasan, mentioned in chat there. Yeah, Zerasan is sweet. Very, very good. I did play a rogue deck on our YouTube channel if you want to check that out, with Zerasan at the helm. Trying to think what else. I love, kind of in a general sense, the mechanics of the new set I think are quite good. Little less excited about the party mechanic. I know some people are like loving it, some people not so much. I'm kind of on the not so much end. It's fine. It doesn't have any kind of outside value for me. I'm not a D&D player, so it really doesn't, or it doesn't really fall in line with anything that I super care about in terms of the nostalgia aspect of it. But it does add value to cards that would otherwise necessarily not be the best, or it gives you a way to kind of go over the top with basic stuff, which I like. I think that that's fine, and can be very good. I just haven't really seen it take off quite as much. On the flip side, pun intended, the flip lands are really sweet. And for a multitude of reasons. I think they kind of redefined limited a little bit in a way that you now just have the opportunity to kind of play tons and tons of stuff in your deck and still hit your land drops, which obviously is huge for multitudes of reasons, but is just very, very good. Lamp, yeah, there's not been a ton of party decks that I've seen, so it just doesn't seem all that great. But it did the flip lands really made a big difference in limited, in my opinion, and so I really, really like them. We'll get rid of that. Let's go over. That actually probably was incorrect. It should have been a forest, but we get another land here. All right. Do we want to attack? Penguin, yeah, dude, the new equipments are sweet, no doubt. I'm actually not going to attack here. They kind of are like better auras. I love that they all just immediately equip, which is great. They stick around, obviously, because, once the creature dies, it doesn't mean, like in the case of an aura, obviously a lot of times those go away. So I'm kind of with you there. And again, I think that this set, overall kind of arcs back to a little bit more of the original Zendikar a bit better, where it's a very fast-paced kind of format, which I like. Again, I think that that's a good thing. I think that it changes things a little bit, but for the better. And so I couldn't be happier. I think it's pretty sweet. All right, let's Starrix here. We'll discard one of these. Obviously go over. Land. It's great. Okay. Can't be too unhappy about that. Question is, do we attack in here? I think we do. Potentially worth it not to here, but they're probably, yeah, they're just jumping. So yeah, I think so far I'm loving the new Zendikar set. I think Standard hopefully will be in a better place as a result of this. I know we're off to a rocky start with Onmath, as well as Scute Swarm. But I do think that overall we might be in a much better place by the end of this. So I have high hopes, is what I will say. And like I said, some really amazing cards in this one. We'll just go green, that's fine. Let's do this. This is where this deck starts to really pop off here. We'll discard a Lotus Cobra. I don't think we need that. We'll go over. Now we have flying, so they just can't block. Blue, so we can mutate again. Keeping this one. Yes. Holy crap, yes. That's great. Let's mutate again. That's really good. Let's do that. Under. Really liking this. Land, which means we get Scute Swarm activations. Let's go blue so we can play the Symbiote. All right. This is a heck of a turn. Whew, that is good. Blue. Take action, sure. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I think that went well. Let's go ahead and play this out. And we'll just go ahead and attack in. Watch them have shatter. Yeah, honestly, well, actually, wait. Oh, each permanent, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. If they have shatter, they got us. I can't be too upset about it. That I'm gonna hold on to. I really hope they don't have shatter. That would be terrible. Okay, good, they don't. Yeah, you got it. I guess let's go ahead and Fabled Passage and make a bunch of Scute Swarms now that we know they don't have shatter here. We'll get a blue just for the fun of it. Oh, I love that. This is a card we need to... So if any of you don't watch the YouTube channel, we do have a little mini-series called Breaking the Bot that was kind of a once-a-week thing before the JDC. It was kind of leading up to it. Kind of want to make a Scute Swarm deck for Breaking the Bot. I think that there's a lot of opportunity there to try and break it, which would be really fun. So we'll see. All right. Blue, sure, why not? Yeah. They've got tons of little, 1/1s here, which is fine. It doesn't really matter, but we can also just like let's do this. I'm keeping this up just in case, because I feel like that's an important thing to keep up. Under. All right, now we get to do a bunch. Let's get you. Let's get you. Hopefully we don't deck ourselves. There we go. Holy crap, this is a sweet deck. All right, let's take that action. Ooh, that's a lot. All right. This is pretty amazing. Holy crap, Scute Swarm just pops off. Sorry for the frame rates, by the way, guys. Looks like we're dipping a bit, but hopefully it's not terrible. Sure. All right. I think we win. Wow, what a deck. This is fantastic. Yeah, I like this. This is just sweet. All right. well, I'm not going to do it again. Let's just attack in with everything and see what happens. I'm going to say we win. We'll probably play one more game after this one. Again, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to try something new and have some people hang out. Even if it's just a few of you, it means a lot. So thank you. We will be streaming again very soon, so don't worry about that. And I'll keep everybody posted on it. If you're not in our Discord, please go hang out with us in our Discord. It's pretty awesome. We've got a really great community there, so we're very fortunate. And again, we'll post there if we do another stream this weekend. Yeah, Quirkspine, yeah, they can't even they can't do anything. Let's see how far we get them. That's kind of a fun little game you can play. I do encourage you guys also, as we're finishing up this, minus 74, there we go. Please do check out the previous streams. Like I said, we started the JDC, which is that Jank Deck competition, on Monday. We did the kickoff stream for that. Had a fantastic time, great group of people, really happy to have them as part of this. It was really a good time. And then Rachel and I, the Rochester Hydras versus the Charlotte Crabs, we had a really good time there. Yesterday actually, and so that stream is up both on Twitch and on YouTube if you would like to check it out. It's just such a fun time. It really is. It's a great thing to be able to just sit down and play some Magic with some awesome people. And so it was a true treat. Happy to have that as part of our repertoire of things. I mean, we keep this, but unfortunately we just have a bunch of tapped lands, which kind of sucks. Let's do this. I don't love this regardless, but might have been better to Fabled Passage for a green source, to be honest, but that's okay. Fabled Passage, let's get you out. And pass. Not the best start. Yeah, Penguin, you're right. Arguably we could have, mulliganed down, but I don't think it was worth it. We had enough lands there, so I don't think it was worth it to mulligan, but maybe I'm wrong. Can very easily be wrong. I am often wrong, so that's fine. Let's get our blue source here. Gives us the mana for Symbiote, which is great. Alright. Land, Symbiote. And we pass. I guess we go ahead and fetch green here. Alright. That unlocks a little more for us. Now Fabled Passages are going to be untapped lands as well as any castles that we get. So, feeling a bit better about it. Sure. Don't like that, but it's fine. We can still Gilded Goose, then Migratory Greathorn if we'd like, which is decent. Ooh, or... I kind of like this better. We're going to try this. Whoops. Sorry, clicked out of the window there. Let's do this. We'll get a green source, so then we can play the Gilded Goose. Alright. That's pretty cool that on turn 4 we're able to get, 4 creatures down with only 4 mana. I'm pretty happy with that. These are both very good, though. I'm going to block that way, I think. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Well, that's very good. Okay, so can we actually do this is the question. So we can do that. It's not terrible. We can also just flash this, which I think might be just safer. Block one thing and then flash Pouncing Shoreshark. I think that's better. We can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can also just Starrix here. I don't love that quite as much. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait. I don't know if this is the best play, but this is what we're gonna try and do. All right. We do have to be very careful with this Crusader. It's just such a strong card. Okay. Okay. Not good, but that's fine. All right. Let's try this. Over. Bounce Crusade. Block this. And trade. I think that's an okay move. I mean, they still get to play out the Crusader here, but ooh, or just another one of those, which is very terrible. Ooh. So we can Lotus Cobra, then we can do that. That doesn't seem ideal. We can do this. I think we're just gonna lose here. So we can do this. We can then Greathorn onto it. Maybe this is enough. Let's get land. So we get 2 of these, one of them being this. That's so sweet. I love that interaction. That is really cool. We're learning as we go here, but okay. Well, yep, they just got us. All right, fair enough. Double Lotus was good. I don't know if it was enough, Quirkspine. It might have been. That might have not been the best play. That's just what I was kind of envisioning. All right, well, I think that was a total of 6 games. I don't actually remember our final record, but we did okay with it, I think. Definitely a learning experience and things I would change about the deck. I think Penguin mentioned earlier we could, try Ugin, things like that. I think you're right to say that. I think there would be a little bit more interaction, maybe, with the opponent's board. What's great about this deck is it pops off like crazy. I mean, we saw it do some awesome stuff, which is great, but and mutating onto Scute Swarm and then being able to copy all those mutations is like ridiculous. So absolutely love the deck. Had a great time playing it. I really enjoyed hanging out with all of you guys. Thank you again for kicking off this live stream experience really, really well. Great to hear from all of you guys. Thanks again. I will keep you posted on the next stream, so do stay tuned for that. But until then, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one.